Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB The Show 21. So for today's No Money Spent, we started working on collection. So I think yesterday when we posted our last one, we had around 215, maybe 220,000 in stubs. We spent, a fair amount, around what, like 40, 50K to work on some collections. So I ended up completing 10 so far. We're going to lock those in and we'll just talk about what we're planning on doing the rest of this week. But I guess actually we want to go right to the collections because we gotta still lock them in. So collections are over here, live series, and we're also getting stubs back and even some player rewards too. So we might have spent like 40 50K, but we are gonna get, I think, a decent amount of stubs back, so it's not as bad as it seems. So first thing we did, Baltimore Orioles. We're also gonna get this 83 Jim Palmer card, and I don't know if we're gonna ever use him, but it's an 83 overall. Might as well lock these in if it's gonna let me. And that's our first team collected. The servers have been kind of slow and sluggish today too, so just going through collections and trying to get like every team has been kind of time consuming today. We also went ahead and did the Detroit Tigers. So my approach for this was, I was originally just gonna go and get like every common player. We get Pudge right here, and his contact numbers aren't bad versus lefties. Rest of the cards okay, but my approach was to go through every team and pick up every common and bronze player. But because the servers were kind of sluggish, like I said, I just decided to work on specific teams. We ended up doing the Royals just because we packed Merrifield yesterday and we had Salvador Perez, so we had to pick up like Mondesi and some of these guys, which, obviously Mondesi is kind of expensive, a little bit extra stubs. We're going to get this 84 George Brett. I think every collection that I did, the reward is only a gold card, but he has good contact numbers. Maybe he's good in like events and maybe Battle Royale, if we ever use him in modes like that. But George Brett as the reward. So that's our third team we ended up doing. I think we also did, what other team did I do? I did the Mariners. So the Mariners, you got one gold and Ken Giles and, a few silvers. But like I said, what I was trying to do is just go through every team, and we get Michael Pineda right here, which not a bad gold card. But I was trying to go through every team that doesn't really have a diamond. So if they didn't have a diamond, I would pretty much do their collection. I think the only team that I didn't do that doesn't have a diamond might be like the Twins. The Twins have a lot of gold players. And then I think the Cubs, because the Cubs have a few gold players too. We got the Rangers done. We packed Joey Gallo. We had Leclerc. So it was pretty much just going out and getting some of the bronze and common players. We're going to get Burt Blyleven as our reward. So decent gold card right there. Another thing just for like what you should be looking at, most commons right now are pretty cheap. Like if they're under 20 stubs, I think that's pretty fair. I got a lot of them for like 5 to 10 stubs, and that's for common players. So if you can get them in that price, that's really good. And as always, you should be doing the sell now price, and I'll go over that. We got the Reds done. We're going to get an 83 Adam Dunn card, and this should have some good power numbers, I believe. Yeah, those are really nice power numbers. He's going to be pretty nice in events or even Battle Royale. So we got the Reds done. I still got to sell this Sonny Gray. And we actually had to get a few of these silvers, I believe. A lot of these collections, we didn't really have that much filled out. So we went, obviously, and got a lot of commons, a lot of bronze. But what I want to do is go ahead, get the rest of the commons for every team, work my way up, getting the rest of the bronze for every team, and then eventually, getting the silvers and the golds. But we should be getting more packs along the way just by playing. For the Pirates, we get Ralph Kiner, 98 power versus righty, so that's not a bad card. And I think the Pirates are a team I didn't really have anyone with, or like didn't have any card with, so we had to get a few of those. Next team we did, let me see, we did the Diamondbacks, so we had to pick up Ketel Marte, a few of these silvers. We get Archie Bradley, which an 80 overall card might not be bad for our bullpen because we don't really have that many actually, we might have all gold arms by now. But still, having a good bullpen guy definitely helps early on, and especially him being a gold. So we'll take that, and that is the Diamondbacks. I think we did all of them, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did the Giants. I'm missing a team. We gotta go back and look. But Hunter Strickland's the reward here. And it's another bullpen guy, 97 fastball, good velocity. Per nines aren't really that bad. We had to pick up most of the Giants. So that's where like a lot of our stubs just kind of got wasted at, you know, picking up some golds. And there's another team I did because I didn't do 10 teams. So what team am I missing? What team? Oh, the Marlins. All right, so we ended up getting the Marlins too. You get D. Strange Gordon. So he changed his name. But D. Gordon, you know, this is going to be a nice card. This is definitely going to be a nice card. Good contact numbers, good speed. You know, who cares about power when you got the speed and the contact? So I'm actually, he might be my starting second baseman, to be honest. So that's not a bad pickup. And those are the 10 teams that I went ahead and did for today. You know, we'll obviously work towards other collections, but we really don't have like a lot. You know, I can lock these cards in if I want. We got 31 of the Red Sox, Yankees, we got 14. So there's a lot where we still got to work on. Rays, we had 18. I don't think we have that many. Oh, we got 21 Blue Jays. For the whole American League, I think I have like every common. We just got to do that for the National League. But, you know, this is going to be what we're working on the next couple of days. Just slowly picking up some cards. And, you know, as I said, you know, we're going to be playing a lot of Showdown, you know, this coming week. So we're probably going to get a lot of affinity packs and other packs along the way, which is obviously going to help us not only make stubs, but there is a lot of packs that we can end up getting. And if we pull a diamond, it's going to make it a little bit easier. Even a lot of duplicates, you know, we're going to be selling every duplicate. But these are collections. Man, we got no Phillies. We got no Phillies. Only 8 Nationals. Like I said, the Twins and the Cubs, they don't have diamonds. They're collections we can do, but they do have a lot of gold cards, which make them kind of expensive. So, you know, at some point, we'll start working on that. And then, you know, with teams with only 1 diamond, we'll slowly get up to that point. And other teams, you know, we're just hoping to pack something good pretty much. But those 10 teams are what we started with. And we were at what, 177K, I think, at the start of this? I think so, right? And now we're at 190K. So just from doing those 10 collections, we got 13K back in stubs, which is not bad. And then the next thing pretty much is this program. We really got to try getting this program done. And hopefully we can do it tomorrow. We need 50K. I'm probably just going to grind out events or maybe Showdown tonight so we can get this. Because if we get one of these bosses, I think they're going for around 80K. Yeah, they're going for around 84K. We definitely want that 80K stubs. And then we'll pick these guys up at a later date. But these prices, the longer it goes, the more they're going to drop. So we really got to go out and try to get one of these rewards. And then obviously at some point, we're going to try to get 650,000 XP and get the free live series diamond here. You know, this is, I know not everyone's going to be able to do it in, you know, 16 days remaining, but if you can get this free diamond, it's going to be really helpful for the no money spent grind. So we do got to pick up the pace a little bit with the XP, but we also haven't done any of these missions, or I think that's it. And then if I really want to, you know, get this collection done, which is still like another, I think 150K in stubs. Let me see if these guys dropped in price. They're at 27K. Like yesterday, I think we looked, they were like 32 to 35K. So over time, these guys are going to kind of drop in price. So at some point, you know, within the next 16 days, we might pick up 4 of these so we can get the XP. If we really need XP on like the last day, like if we're 50K down, we're going to waste the stub. Well, not really waste them because eventually I will get all these guys, but we will put the stubs in that we have saved and, you know, pick up these guys. But I think in like the next 16 days, we should have probably around like 300, 400, 500K stubs. So it won't really be that bad, but I didn't really play like any games yet today. So tomorrow, you know, I'm hoping to just grind a little bit and, you know, we'll have some progress done. As far as team affinity goes, this is all just from, like, I haven't even played Showdown yet. So we got a good amount of percentage done before even jumping into Showdown. You do get some of these from the collection. So we got +3 for like the Orioles. That's kind of why I wanted to start doing these a little bit and working on them. I'm not going to do exchanges. We did the East team affinity or we did all the affinities and we did all the moments. So that's where our percentages are from. And then obviously some of the collections we just did. But Showdown grind is pretty much this week. And maybe by Sunday, we can get all of that done. But I think it's like 40 something showdowns that we have to play, like around 40 to 45. And that's just showdown. We still have like a few, I think like a week or so to do like the online stuff. Ranked seasons, we got plenty of time, but Battle Royale, we got 10 days. We got 9 days to get this done. And we 100% want to do this so we can get this Solaire card, because that's pretty much free stubs. He goes for around 59K. Easy stubs right there if we get this done. And then obviously if you get one of these flawless rewards, they go for, how much do these guys go for right now? They can't be, another 80K. So that's like 150K just from Battle Royale. And that's something we're going to do within the next 9 days. And then also, we got the events. And the events is a little bit more of a grind, I think, than Battle Royale. And I think this ends on the 27th. But getting a card like John Smoltz, I think he goes for around 20K. Yeah, he's a little bit under 20K. But we can try him out, debut him and then sell him. You also got Miguel Cabrera here at 40 wins. And what's he going for? Right now he's going for around 80K. So that's also not bad. And, by playing events, we'll get some other packs and stuff along the way. But this is more so of a grind than I think for Battle Royale. And we actually, wow, this ends on the 27th. And what's today? The 20th? So we got 7 days to do this. 9 days to do the Battle Royale, and we'll be playing ranked seasons too along the way. But you guys can see like what stubs are on the table right now and the opportunities. So, just grinding this out, even though it's kind of a big grind. And like I don't recommend you guys doing everything that I did. Like the conquest and the moments, you guys can definitely take your time with that. But if you want to do like events or Battle Royale, maybe just pick one of those and go after that, because even if you don't care for the reward, those stubs definitely will help you out in the long run. We're just trying to get as much done as we can. And maybe in like one of these, whether it's events or Battle Royale, we get on a good run, get a diamond too, 12 wins or 9 wins when it comes to Battle Royale. You get on a good run, you'll make some extra stubs and, make some extra progress too. But that's what we're going to work on, pretty much this whole rest of the week. So I think what I'm going to do tonight is just work on Showdown. So let me actually see the program. So with Showdown, the team, we got 28% in the AL East. So I guess it makes sense to go after that one first. But then again, I think you can just do like any one. Like they're all one Showdown. So all the points, you can just rack them up. So maybe we'll just like do one from each division and just spread it out a little bit instead of just going all in on one division. I guess whatever is closest when it comes to the points. But tomorrow I'm hoping we definitely will have a few of these diamonds unlocked. And, just looking at like the AL East, we definitely got to go after Stanton, because those power numbers are just ridiculous. And I like his swing. So we'll definitely pick up Stanton probably tomorrow. And then just looking at team needs, because, obviously if you're playing Team Affinity and Showdown, you want to kind of fill up your team with, positions you need. I do need a shortstop. I do kind of need a second baseman. I don't think I have any other options. I mean, we can put D. Gordon there right now. We got this Soriano card also, and maybe a catcher. So there's definitely some team Affinity cards that can fit. And then our rotation, we do got another diamond. We got Verlander. It's crazy. Like all the diamonds I pulled so far have been pitchers. I pulled 3 pitchers. I pulled 3 pitchers, and then we got some bullpen guys too, which might help. But that's our team right now and what we plan on working on for tomorrow and then pretty much the rest of the week. So you guys kind of have a general idea of the direction that I'm going to be going in. So if you guys, want to follow, do that. But a lot of Showdown, a lot of online events and Battle Royale. And I don't know if I'll upload any of the events gameplay. I probably will for Battle Royale, but I don't know about events, unless we get on a good run. But this is more so of a shorter update because we just worked on and started doing collections. Actually, really quick, just go into the marketplace because I didn't mention this. Whenever you're picking up cards, we'll just look at a team like the Twins, because the Twins are a team we actually have to get at some point. A lot of these gold cards are actually up there in price. They're up there, 3,000. So I think I'm going to wait for maybe these guys to drop down a little bit. But if you're looking at like silver cards, my threshold right now for silver, I think like anything under 300 stubs is pretty good. Barrios is obviously an outlier a little bit because I think he's been doing pretty well, but he's a solid starting pitcher. and you know, you got a lot of other guys. So whenever you're buying a card, you know, just keep in mind you're doing the sell now price. Whenever you're buying cards for the market and trying to get collections done, you're doing a sell now price. So Mitch Garver, I would buy. Actually, I wouldn't buy him for 202. I would put a price at 191. You know, just undercut, you know, the next guy, be second in line, which I don't think is bad. So just an example. And then even if you want to do this, I was thinking about this earlier, but the servers were so choppy that, you know, it take too much time. You could even double buy, you know, buy two of them. So say I bought two Mitch Garvers at 191 and then I sold the other one. It kind of undercuts my price, like how much I spent. So say I bought two at 191, which we'll just say is 400 stubs, and I sell the other one for 410 stubs, we get 360 back. We'll just say 370. I pretty much spent 40 stubs on mine because that's the profit right there. So that's not a bad idea if you want to like double dip when you buy, but that also is a little bit more time consuming. But if the market and everything is like working quick, you can do that very quickly and you'll make stubs back too, which is always nice. That's a way to flip, I guess. But I don't know if like I really recommend it, but just something to keep in mind. You know, you want to get some stubs back or just make your price a little bit cheaper. But that's going to do it for this one. Like I said, kind of a smaller update, but we got some collections done. We got our first 10, 20 to go. I have to see how much more stubs we're going to need, but I know it's still like 2 million. So like I said, with our original goal, I think by the end of May is when we can expect, you know, to get collections done, unless we just start hitting with diamonds in these packs. But that's going to do it for this one. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe, drop a like in the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.